Hi, thank you for stopping by. My name is Sky, and I would like to share my journey and my experience of finding out that I'm pre-diabetic and finding ways that I can try to control my sugar levels by diet, yeah, and exercise and drinking lots of water. So probably about 5 years ago, I went to the doctor for my wellness check, and they said, you need to start watching your sugar, your sugar levels. You're considered pre-diabetic at this point, and I'll see you back in a year. I didn't even understand what that even meant at that point. So a year goes by, didn't even faze me, didn't understand the whole process. And when I went back, they're like, okay, you're now considered diabetes, and oh, by the way, here is medication. And I was like, what? So then I really started trying to take a step back and really understand some of the things that I can do. And I worked with my doctor. I went to a nutritionist that worked with me to try to teach me the food combinations, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, because everybody's different. I am not in the medical profession by any means, but this is strictly just my experience and my journey and learning how to change lifestyle choices in my life and take better care of myself. And one of those things that I like to do that I want to share with you is I have a matcha tea drink in the morning, and it helps me regulate my sugar. So let's get started. I start off with just a cup of water. It's warmed up, and I will put some collagen peptides. I'm not affiliated. I'm not getting anything like that. I'm just telling you what the items that I purchase and what I'm using. So I do probably just like about a half a scoop in my drink. And the other thing that I've learned is this MCT powder. This helps me regulate my sugar. So it kind of keeps me satisfied in the morning, and then I can have my oatmeal or my egg later on in the morning. So this just kind of keeps me a little satisfied. I do check my sugar in the morning, probably about 3 times a week. I think that was probably one of the biggest things for me when I learned that I was diabetic, is you need to understand what your sugar levels are and try to track things like that. The next thing I put in my drink is matcha tea. Some of the recipes I've seen in the past are like 1 to 2 teaspoons. Depending on how strong you want your matcha tea is pretty much how much you might want to put in there. I probably put in almost a teaspoon. So let's just get that put in there. And the other thing is I don't use milk, because milk is, and I can't even explain or understand it, but milk is high in carbs. However, half and half has less carbs, it's higher in fat. So you kind of want to pick, I call it picking my poison. So you want to pick something that is going to have less carbs in it. You can do almond milk. I've also had almond milk. I could do, I always do the unsweetened flavored almond milk. And the reason why I do choose almond milk over oat milk is, again, it's a lower carb. It's higher in fat, but it's a lower carb. Or I just do my cream. And I'll just put a little splash in here. And that will just tide me over. And then the next thing I do in the morning is I just kind of stir it all in. And this is like the perfect little drink for me. I know some people put honey in theirs. I choose not to, because it's another form of sugar. Your body will see it as sugar, so it will chemically work its course in, I mean, sugar is sugar to your body. It doesn't care what form it is. It's a form of sugar. So there you have it. That is my matcha drink. And it is the perfect thing to sip while you're getting ready for work. You want to read your paper in the morning. It's the best thing. Enjoy. Something else I wanted to tell you. In the morning, if you guys work out of the house or whatever, in the morning, to help save time, what I do with my chaotic mornings, I try to keep them at a minimal. So what I do is I make this little matcha tea mix concoction. I will do it every week. So I have like little souffle cups. I reuse my souffle cups, make sure that they are dry before you put your little powdered mixture into them. And I will just go in and I will fill up 5 of these or 7 of these. That way they're already made for the morning. So I just have to warm up my water, grab one of these souffle cups, and literally done in a matter of a minute. So it doesn't take so long. I'm going to scoop right in here. And I just take and I store these. And then I just take them out of the cabinet that morning, warm up my water, put this in there, mix it up, and your splash of half and half or almond milk or soy milk, and away you go. Thank you for stopping.